Hi, my friends. Happy Friday. We're gonna talk to Axel like most Fridays we do, and because last Friday was just so magical. If you missed it, go find it. What was last Friday? It was the 14th of August. Please, 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 please do. Please do. Um, it it was it was magical. It was one of those times that even myself, after doing this for so many years, is like, right? So it's 5 minutes, I think. So go look at it. It's magical. Okay, so because it was so, and we were using this magical oracle from Miss Magical Colette, the Dream Weaver. I'm like, why not? Let's do it again. Um, so we've been talking about finding your intuition, developing your intuition, finding who you really are, all those things, right? Because it's true. Uh, you really need to understand how your intuition works for you because it's totally unique to you. Um, so we're gonna ask Axel, my favorite go-to question. And if you work with me for a little bit, you've heard this 1,000 times, right? Because this is what I ask every morning of my guides. And I don't ask specifically anybody. Most of the time Axel comes through, sometimes Michael or Metatron, sometimes my mom or my uncle, my Tio Fico. And and sometimes he says, go look at the Yankees game. It's gonna be really juicy. I love him. All right. So we're gonna ask Axel, what do we need to know today? And this week we've been talking about intuition. So about intuition, about discovering your intuition. What do I need to know today? And he's coming. I can feel him, and he is in a great mood. Not that he's ever in a bad mood, but he feels very expansive. Like I almost felt like like I took a big breath of air. So he feels very expansive. Because your guys are always in a good mood. Yeah, yeah, I know. You're always in a good mood. All right, so we're gonna pull a card and see what he has to say. Okay? All right. This is okay. So last week, that's what I did. I looked when I got the cards out, I look at the card in the bottom. And I did that today. And you saw me shuffling, shuffling, shuffling. I got the same card again. The one, not the same card as last time, the card that I saw underneath the deck today. This one. It says 21. All the shoes fell from the sky. And I'm getting a lot of messages before we talk to Axel right now, because you see that little whatever that is, being put it on a shoe that is clearly too big, right? And the first thing I heard is if the shoe fits. But, and I really don't do this, but I feel really called um to read what Colette had to say about that. Huh. There was. I missed a card. It was in the box. I'm gonna take it too. So this is 21. Okay. Because 21 is the last card in the Major Arcana, is the World card, right? And it's about finishing a cycle to begin a new one, right? It's that transition time between I've mastered something, I'm ready to move on to the next chapter. All right. And this is what she says. Essential meaning, waiting for the other shoe to drop. Expectation of failure as a means of self-sabotage, fear of success, not trusting good fortune. And that's one of the things I talk about when I teach about intuition. You have to trust. You need to let that fear of failure go away because you are going to fail, guaranteed. Even after so many years of me reading cards and doing this professionally, I make mistakes. Sometimes I don't get it right. And that has to be okay with me because if that's not okay with me, then my rate of hits, it's going to go down, hands down, because I'm a human being. Okay? All right. And then it says sometimes when good things are presented to us, we keep our guard up because we are still expecting the worst to happen. We exaggerate our fears or we get triggered and begin to speak about what is missing, what does not work, what could go wrong, or why we shouldn't attempt something. We may genuinely want something but push it away, rationalizing that we won't get it perfect. This mindset is actually a way to exert control over an outcome. You can neither fail nor succeed when you keep yourself suspended, staring at the proverbial shoe falling from the sky. It's easier to remain in stasis than to take the risk to move toward your dream or take action to build something better. This card gently tells you it's time to shift your thinking. Nothing will ever be perfect. I'm sorry, nothing will ever be perfect, and there will always be a shoe that drops here and there. That's life. If you don't step forward towards your dream, you'll regret it. So, summon your courage, and the dream weavers will wave their magic and protection around you and shower you with love and shoes. All the shoes may fall from the sky in some other universe, but not in yours. Yes. He's saying, it's now my turn. Yes, it is your turn. All right, so he's saying all of the things that you have to teach your students are gonna work in a way or another for all of them. They just need that little tweak to make it their own. And they need to embody, is that what you're saying? Incorporate, embody, like digest the information to make it their own. And this is not a process. Okay, this is not a process of the frontal lobe. It is, and then it isn't. So you need to get immersed in the process. And it will be apparent, not consciously, you're not going to choose A, B, or C. it's going to be apparent how it works better for you. But you have to have that trust first. Yes, a lot of shoes are going to drop. That's just the way life is. But you need to allow the mistakes to come through for all the incredible hits to come through too. So many people are watching you. So many people want to learn from you, but they are afraid. Not me, right? Okay, I'm sorry. I'm saying half of it. You're hearing half of the conversation. He's saying, but they are afraid to fail. So I asked, not fail me, right? And he says, not you, well, partially you, but themselves. They are afraid to let themselves know that they are not as good as they think or as they say they are, because they think, okay. I understand what he's trying to say. He's trying to say that you present, you, the general you, including me, I'm going to always include myself. We present ourselves in a way, but in the back of our brain, we really say, no, no, we're not that good. Is that what you're saying? Yes. Okay. So they are afraid to fail you, but they know you. They know that you're not going to judge them, but they are more afraid to fail themselves. So they won't try. And that makes me so sad. That makes me so sad because the one thing that I want so bad is hold your hand and help you succeed. But I have to see how you fail before, because that's going to give me the clue to help you succeed. If everything I teach you, you do it perfect, there's nothing else for me to do. So I need to see the fails first so I can tell you how to fix it. So don't be afraid. Yeah, don't be afraid to show me, to show yourself. It's okay. I make mistakes too. Yeah. So if everything that you do in front of me is perfect, there's no teachings. But if you can show me when things go wrong, then I can give you information on how to fix it and move forward. So please don't be afraid. We need to let all the shoes fall. This is fantastic. Thank you so much, Axel. Okay, but we had a new card because I left that in the box and I didn't realize it. I think it was under the book. Okay, it's number 24. Weavers share their magic tea. Oh, I think I know where this is going. And we're gonna take 24, the essential meaning. Weavers share their magic tea. Divine inspiration that could be life-changing. Begin being receptive and curious to follow through. Isn't that what I just said? Be curious enough to follow through, even if the shoe falls, because then I can help you. If you're already perfect, there's nothing I can do. But if you fail, then I can help. You know who's perfect? You are. Thank you so much for that. That was a beautiful message. I love it. Thank you so much. Yeah, I'm talking to Axel. He's perfect. I'm not. Well, I'm kind of perfect, but no, we're not perfect. All right. Well, thank you so much for being here with me and enjoy the rest of your Friday. And I'll see you next week in the group. Bye.